Okay, well, welcome to Dao Zen headquarters and welcome to this email. And what we're going to be doing over these videos is just introducing you to us and to Dao Zen and just kind of some education on CBD oil and just stuff that will be important to know. So I'm Sufijan and
I'm Tomas.
And so we're the founders of Dao Zen, and so we'll be with you here and there throughout these next 10 days as you get these videos sent to your email. And I just wanted to introduce ourselves first and foremost and kind of let you know why we decided to start this company and what our mission is. So I'll kind of start with Tomas here. So Tomas, what inspired you to start Dao Zen?
Well, what inspired me to start Dao Zen was for quite a few years I've been interested in, I'm an architect by trade, so building materials, hemp building materials are pretty cool. And I think just in terms of my interest in sustainability, that was like one of my interests, but more so my interest was for the health side of things, so for the CBD oil, the cannabidiol, the cannabinoids that come naturally in this plant that I'm aware of in terms of the health benefits for the gut and the brain. So that's kind of like my first passion with industrial hemp is the health side of things that really kind of struck a chord with me. Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, and similar for me in terms of the health side of things, being just a health advocate for myself and my family and always wanting to have, the most cutting edge things available just for us and our personal consumption. And then, when the 2018 farm bill passed that made it legal to grow hemp, both of us got pretty excited, and we had some ideas brewing in terms of some wellness, a business that we wanted to start. We just weren't sure exactly which avenue we were going to go. And then, when that law passed, it became pretty obvious that this would be an exciting way to go. And I think for me, it's really exciting just because there's a lot of that we do know, and there's a lot that we don't know yet. This plant has, hundreds of different compounds that we're researching and exploring, and CBD is the big one, obviously, that's getting a lot of coverage and a lot of studies, and a lot of the benefits are becoming public knowledge. So we're excited to continue to learn and continue to grow, and I think really offer people something that comes direct from the farm to the family. And I think one of our big motivations for putting together this video series is there's a lot of confusing information out there about hemp oil, about CBD oil, about hemp extract. There's a lot of different words and lingo that's thrown around. And, as we were starting this, obviously we tried, dozens of different quote unquote products or extractions or methods. And, obviously everybody thinks that what they have is different or the best or unique. And we're going to be kind of delving into the different kinds of CBD, the different extraction methods, the different ways to process it, and the different options that are out there. We'll be diving into that in some future videos, but it was confusing for us just to find the product that we felt was the best quality started just for us and our families. And then obviously if we're offering something to the public, we want to make sure that there's a clear chain of events from the seed to the farm, to the extraction, to the bottle, to the shipping, all the way to you. Our goal is to be as clean and green as possible, to be as sustainable as possible, and also knowing that sometimes it's hard to do that from the get-go. So our philosophy is Kaizen, which is a Japanese word, and it just means constant, never-ending improvement. Because we know that there's going to be ways to do things better in the future that we haven't found yet, or that the technology's not there. And we want to start where we're at and continue to make those improvements and share those improvements with you guys.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere with every business that you're doing. There's going to be a cost of entry with things. And if you want the best quality, the highest quality things, sometimes it comes at a higher cost. And, in most ways, we're going to look to make that purchase, even though to bring you the highest quality item, even if it costs us more on the front end, because we see out there an opportunity to provide a better, higher quality product, even if it costs the company more to make, so that we bring ourselves, our own families, and your family a much higher quality product now and ongoing with all the other cool things we have in store for you.
And so with that goal of transparency, we wanted to be able to both do this video series as well as have a continual, kind of like our own reality show, so to speak, of our journey of figuring this process out, building this company, and working to become farmers ourselves. So this year we're partnered with a small collective, a cooperative of family-run hemp farms. So you'll be introduced to those farms over these next videos, and they grow small plots, anywhere from 1 acre here to 5 acres there to 8 acres there. And so we partnered with them, and we signed a contract saying, hey, you know, we want to support you guys, we want to support your family, and we want to use your hemp in our products. And then part of the journey that you'll see in the future is us researching and getting our own farm, and then you'll be able to see that process in even more detail from seed to plant to finish. And that's something we're really excited about, is be able to provide that education and to show that to you guys. So we're pumped for that as well.
And I think that transparency is something that will differentiate this company versus any other companies that you might see or even like out there. And as you're exploring this, we hope that we can provide you with the best product for your family straight from the farm.
Exactly. And, you know, if at any point watching these videos, if you do have any questions, feel free to get in contact with us, support@DaoZenCBD.com. We'll get back to you as quick as we can. These first 10 videos are just designed to kind of get you to ground level, to make sure that you have a clear understanding of what's out there, of what everything means, of what the pros and cons of the different things out there in the industry are. And again, we're here, we love education. So when we thought up this, we didn't want to just be people that, you know, made something and sold something. We're very community oriented people. We're very education oriented people. So this process is only fun for us because of you guys, and because we get to work with, you know, people out there, whether they're healthcare professionals or stores that want to support a farm to family mission, or whether your family wants to support that mission. We're here because we get to interact with you guys. So we always love hearing your feedback, your testimonials, your questions, with stuff that we'll be able to answer in future videos and things of that nature. So definitely please do reach out, and we look forward to hearing from you guys.
We will listen.
Our goal is to have the most sustainable packaging out there, the most sustainable processing, and, you know, be able to be at that cutting edge, because, you know, hemp has a lot of applications in terms of, you know, paper products and plastic products and things like that right now it's hard to get, but as those things become more readily available, as more and more that hemp is grown, we're going to be having some, you know, hemp t-shirts and other things like that throughout that process that will allow our product to be even more holistic and have an even greater benefit and participate more in this revolution of hemp that's occurring right now. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.